Hi, this is Carolyn Elefant, and welcome to my own little corner of Solo Practice University. Some of you may already know me from my blog, myshingle.com. It's the longest running blog on solo and small firm practice on the internet. I'm also the author of the book Solo by Choice, How to Be the Lawyer You Always Wanted to Be. And since November 1993, I've been a solo by choice myself, having started my firm back then, and still running it to this day. One of the questions that I'm commonly asked about solo practice is, doesn't it get lonely working by yourself? Or, I like working at a firm because I like having people around to bounce ideas off of. Who gives you feedback? Well, the truth of the matter is that since I started my firm, I have never felt as if I've been working alone. I've worked on projects with other attorneys, I've organized events, I have participated in different types of groups, and in fact I was even sworn into the Supreme Court bar with 24 other attorneys from the Solo Says network. And the best thing about being solo is that I can pick the people who I work with instead of being stuck with them because of the particular job that I happen to be working on. And that's why I'm teaching a class at Solo Practice University on how to use collaborative technologies to create your own associations. I'm going to talk about how by creating your own associations, be it alliances with other attorneys or informal groups where you seek advice from other lawyers, or business networking groups where you exchange referrals. By creating associations, you can find financial reward and also personal satisfaction. I'm going to talk about different types of associations, from alliances with other law firms for the purpose of joint marketing or teaming up for projects, to groups that you just bounce ideas off with close or trusted colleagues, to business networking groups. And when I teach about business networking groups, I'll show you how to form them and how to make them financially rewarding for your practice. In fact, I'm going to give you case study examples of business networking groups created by attorneys just as yourselves that are generating tens of thousands of dollars in referrals annually. I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the collaborative technologies that are available to get these groups up and running. The best thing about them is most of them are free or open source, and even better, they're really, really easy to use. So we'll talk about wikis and Google Docs and Zoho Docs and web software and even software that you can use to register people formally for events. Finally, I'll talk about some of the ethics issues that come up when you create associations, because after all, this is a law school. We'll talk about some of the potential conflict issues you might face when you team up with other attorneys, and also when you create alliances with other firms, whether you're exposing yourself to potential malpractice liability and how to avoid doing that. When it comes to talking about business networking groups, we'll talk about issues like the bar's prohibitions on reciprocal referrals. Sometimes those can be an issue with business networking groups, but again, I'll show you how to set them up so that they're ethically compliant. Collaboration offers so much possibility for lawyers. It offers a way to work together and to hedge against the potential isolation of solo practice. So I'm going to urge you to take advantage of these technologies. Just because you're a solo doesn't mean you have to go it alone. And by creating your own association, you can ensure that you have the support that you need to succeed in your practice. As a final note, I am really excited to be here at Solo Practice University. Starting a law firm was one of the most exhilarating times of my professional career. I remember every day running around not knowing what I was doing and yet being excited every second at the possibility that lay ahead. So I am really thrilled to be here along with all of you on your journey to solo practice. I look forward to seeing you on the first day of class. Thanks.